Hello and happy Wednesday. Today on the Busy Bride podcast, I'm coming to you solo to chat about why I think you should hire a photographer for your rehearsal dinner. This one feels like a hot take, but I really don't think it is, and I'm excited to talk about it. So let's get into it.
Hello and welcome to the Busy Bride podcast. I'm your host, Gabriella Marie, and I created this podcast to help you research vendors and learn valuable advice as you plan the most special and true to you wedding day of your dreams. Let's get started.
Okay, so I want to start off by saying that you probably know if this episode is for you or not. If you and your partner are balling on a budget for your wedding and you're planning on ordering pizza for everyone and making your rehearsal dinner more of a chill get-together, then this episode might not be for you. That's totally okay. And it sounds like you're going to have so much fun, and I'm jealous of your pizza. Please invite me. But if you are planning an event for your rehearsal dinner, then I want to speak directly to you. If you are getting a bridal outfit to wear for your rehearsal dinner, if it's at a gorgeous location with the golden hour cocktail hour, if you're planning a beautiful tablescape and cute decorations and cocktails or a sign that says the night before in cute cursive font, then girl, why wouldn't you want to hire a photographer to document all of that? I want you to close your eyes for this episode and just picture what your rehearsal dinner gallery will look like. Ready? Don't close your eyes if you're driving. Picture you're sitting. But I want you to imagine, just imagine this. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, here we go. Imagine super cute portraits of you and your almost spouse in your stunning rehearsal dinner outfits, capturing the anticipation and the giddiness of your last day as fiancés. No wedding timeline boxing us into a time crunch, just time to document the last day of your precious season of engagement. Picture both formal group shots and really fun group shots with you and your friends who you love dearly and may or may not be in the wedding party. But instead of holding your bouquets or putting your hands in your pockets with a thumb out for the guys, you'll be holding cute purses, you'll be hugging each other, recreating an iconic photo from college. You get the gist. Super fun photos, hanging out with your friends without the pressure of saying I do on your mind. Picture all the decorations, the signage, the tablescape, the cocktails, the fun fact cards you put so much time into. Those will all be beautifully photographed so you can preserve that main character moment feeling years and years and years into your marriage. The toasts. People who might not get to speak at your wedding, like a lot of people who might not get to speak at your wedding, but who have beautiful things to say that will bring happy tears to you and to all of your guests. Photos capturing how special it is to be loved and supported by those people in your life. That's really awesome. Photos of your college friend chatting with your fiance's cousin. Your grandma chatting with your fiance's grandma. Your fiance hugging your dad. People that you love that might not interact super often, just hitting it off and forming new bonds before the wedding. Beyond the photos that you'll get back from that day, documenting all of the special moments and decorations and outfits and everything, as your photographer, it is really cool to get to know the people important to you before your wedding day rolls around. I'll get to sit back and kind of observe the dynamics, the friend groups, how people mesh together, what you guys like to talk about, how you like to laugh, how you interact, and all of that will help me elevate your experience on your wedding day. It'll help me interact with your wedding party in a way that feels like super fun and natural instead of like, who is a stranger coming in with a giant camera? It'll help me know like, oh, like you have a really special bond with this person who might not be in your wedding party, but I should definitely get a photo of them chatting it up at cocktail hour. Your wedding photos and video are what you have to take home with you after the whole entire thing is over. And if the whole weekend is special, why just hire a photographer for one day? Photographers, typically, in general, outside of weddings, are hired to capture special moments in people's lives. And I would argue your rehearsal dinner is one of those special moments. I love photographing rehearsal dinners. I think it gives me really great insight into the relationship dynamics and the people who are going to be at your wedding day and what you find important on your wedding day. We'll talk about all those things beforehand, but there's just something different about witnessing it first and hearing the way you talk to somebody and how you interact with people. It hits so different, and I'm able to really understand it a lot better seeing it first before the wedding day as your photographer. So, I hope you have some food for thought to mull over with your fiance after listening to this episode. I hope it was short, but I hope it was insightful. So share it with your friend who would love to have their rehearsals or photographed, because you know if your friend is one of those people. And tap the follow button so you don't miss more wedding tip episodes just like this one. And a little FYI, I have a super exciting interview episode coming for you next week that you will not want to miss. I am so hyped about it. It's going to be amazing, and it's another tip of something that you may not have thought about, but I think is super, super awesome to consider. So, you will not want to miss it. And thank you for listening to this episode. I appreciate your time. Now, go hug your person, and I will see you next Wednesday.